Right. Now, again, this is called factoring by grouping. All right, it is a second technique to factoring. All right, please follow along. All right. My intent is to get through the entire worksheet, 42 problems. All right, so let's see if we can do that. All right, now, can anybody see in these two buckets what is common? There's a common A plus 2, right? So we pull out an A plus 2. And what's left behind in each bucket? If I remove the A, the what?
X, yeah, that
X, and we say -2. That's how easy.
That's literally it.
That's literally it. All right. Of course, these are the easy ones. All right. Someone needs to borrow or let Sophia borrow a pencil, please.
Yes.
All right.
Yeah, I have a must fly.
Oh, we got it. Thank you. All right. Now everybody's looking at number 2, please. Come on, everybody write the answer to number 2. And everyone, of course, if you understand what I'm doing, that's what I'm trying to tell you. As we go, you should be doing it. X plus Y, parentheses, 3 plus A. Anybody have an issue? All right, now we're going to number 4. Write the answer to number 4. Nora, what is the answer? Number 4, X plus 8. And what? No, we're gonna.
Yeah, okay.
X plus 4. Thank you. Number 5, factoring by grouping. Go ahead. Austin, go.
Maybe X minus 9 and X minus 1.
Do you not see the 2?
I don't understand what you
No, listen to what I'm saying, please. Hey, guys, again, it's Friday. All right. It would be nice. Go home without a bunch of work. All right. But we have to get the work done. This right here is a bucket. This right here is a bucket. I'm pulling out the X minus 9s. Now watch, I'm going to pull out the X minus 9s here, guys. Watch this. I'm going to pull out the X minus 9 from this bucket, and I'm pull out the X minus 9 from this bucket.
Oh, okay.
And what's left?
Yeah.
Yes, there we go. All right. There we have it. All right, now let's check out number 7. All right, now this one can sometimes cause a problem. Go ahead. Yes, there's an understood 1 here. Please don't forget that.
Yep.
She said it quickly, X minus 5 times X minus 1. At any time, you can jump in and say, I don't know. All right, but as we are showing and demonstrating, you're writing the answer to number 8 down now. Max, what is the answer?
Number 8?
Yes.
3x minus 5 multiplied by 4x plus 1.
That's how easy. All right, now, number 10. Uh-oh. Not so obvious now. All right, not so obvious. So how do you know when you factor by grouping? You know you're going to factor by grouping when there are more than 3 terms.
Yeah.
All right. We haven't had one with 4 terms. So now what we're doing is we're factoring by grouping. The reason why they call it factoring by grouping is because you put parentheses around the first 2 and you put parentheses around the second 2. Please don't make it hard. All right. Now, what's common in the first factor? The X is common. All right. Then parentheses. What was left? A plus B. All right. Now, I need everybody to listen. When the leading coefficient over here is negative, we want to factor out that negative.
Yeah.
All right. So I'm going to factor out a negative what?
Y.
Negative Y. And then when you factor out a negative, the signs change. So that would be A plus B. Everybody good so far?
Yep.
And so now what? So now we need to see this is common. All right, so now you're right back where you were on 1 through 8. Does everybody agree with that?
Yeah.
So now we can just write down the answer is what? Come on. A plus B times what? X minus Y. Come on, guys. That's not hard. All right, now let's take a look at number 11. Grouping, factor by grouping. What's common in the first one, Mikey? Yes. What's left behind? X plus 4. What's common in the second group? Yeah, you do. Negative. Yeah, just -2. And then you divide. Now, it's always going to be what? This over here. Always. Yes, X plus 4. If you know you're factoring by grouping, sometimes you don't really have to do much work. You just factor the first one and put the other one on the other side. X plus 4 times Y minus 2. Perfect. Okay. Now we're on 13. All right, factoring by grouping. So let's just keep going. Lila, what do we got? What's common? You see that? The X is common. So you pull out the X and what's left behind? Right, but we say A plus B. What's common in the second one? Y. Now, here we don't want to just put Y, we want to put a positive Y. And then what's left? A plus B. And so now my final answer is?
A plus B times
Yes, that's it. Come on now, don't make it too hard now when we get down further to the page. All right, that's why you're doing them right now. We're working on the easy ones. Go.
I know that, but if there was like an X squared, how would you do
We're
it?
gonna get there. We're gonna get there. I see you working ahead. All right, trying to be sneaky. Number 14, here we go. Shh, shh, shh. I don't need anything from you, Kathy. All right. Now everyone's got to tell me what is common in the first set. 3 what? Yes, a 3x is common. Now, if you pull out the 3x, remember you're dividing numbers if you forget. So what's 3x divided by, or what's 3x squared divided by 3x? No. X, and then what? 6 divided by 3. -2. -2 what? -2y. And then what are we factoring out on the second one? What kind of 2? What kind of 2? It's, you always got to tell me it's positive or negative. What is it? Positive, right? How do we know it's positive? Because it is positive. All right, so you factor out a +2. What's left in the parentheses? X minus, I did make a mistake here. There is supposed to be a Y here. I'm sorry. Wow, this one can't be done. Because it was supposed to be X minus, yeah. If I factor out a 2, listen, it just becomes X minus 2. Does everybody agree? Right. Which means I can't factor it because these two are not the same. All right. So instead of saying I made a typo, we'll just say it's what?
Prime.
Yeah, we'll just say it's prime. All right, that's my fault. All right. That should have been a 4y. I need to fix that. That should have been a y. All right. So we'll just call it prime. All right, now look at number 16, two sets of parentheses. What's common in the first? X squared. What's left behind? Say it. Y minus. Yes, I'm sorry, I didn't hear you. And then what's common over here? Say it again, Nora. It's -2 because this right here is negative. We factor out the negative. And then what's left? Y minus, nope. Y minus what? 3. All right, it's always going to be the same as this one over here. All right, so now my final answer is
Y minus 3.
Y minus 3,
X squared minus.
X squared minus 2.
I was looking at 15 and I think that one's fun. I just was looking
I agree. That's it.
because
Okay, I appreciate that.
you can't.
All right, here we go. We'll do 17.
I shouldn't read it.
I'll come back.
Then
All right, factor by grouping here. What's common?
X squared.
X squared. What's left behind?
Yeah, Y plus 3. What? Yeah.
What's common?
2.
What kind of 2?
Positive 2.
Positive 2. What am I left with?
Y plus 3.
Y plus 3. Here we go.
Y plus 3. X squared plus 2.
How's that, guys?
Pretty good.
Everybody's good?
It's really great.
All right, I'm happy with that. All right, let's check out 15 because Wilson looked ahead a little bit. Let's see how he's doing. All right, I factor out. Oh, yeah, this one was definitely a mistake.
Wow.
All right. Thank you. I messed that all up. Fixed down to plus 6ax. This should have been BC right here.
Yeah.
I think that should have been, but I'll fix it. Sorry. Yeah, just put prime there.
It would have worked without these things.
Yeah.
Yeah, 18.
All right, here we go. Let's look at 19 now. All right, come on. Here we go. Factor by grouping. All right, what's common with 8 and 28?
Squared.
What's with 8 and 28?
X squared and.
No, I'm asking you what's common between 8 and 28? 4.
4x squared.
Doesn't 4 go into 8 and 28?
Yeah.
All right, now the largest exponent I can take out.
4x squared.
That's correct. And what's left behind?
X 2 minus 6.
Come on, guys. 8 divided by 4.
Yeah, minus 7.
2 what?
2x minus 7.
2x minus 7. Come on. Now I can factor out a what?
3. Yeah.
Positive. What?
Positive 3.
6 goes into 21.
7. It's 3. 7 is 3.
And so now we're left with what?
2 minus 7. 2x minus 7.
2x minus 7. We got to slow down and get it right, guys. All right, my answer is what now?
2x minus 7.
2x minus 7.
4x squared plus 3.
4x squared plus 3. All right, come on now. Try to get 20 correct. Come on, guys, 20. What's common in the first set? X squared. What's left behind? Charlotte. 5x minus 1. What's common? 3. I'm left with. Beautiful. So,
it's 5x minus 1 and then x squared plus 3.
yeah, guys, come on. I think that's not bad. All right, let's knock out 22 now. All right, now remember, I'm trying to tell you guys, it's important for me to know if you're not doing it, right? Or if you're not understanding it. Sitting there, I'm on 22 now, sitting there and just writing down my answers is not the way to be successful. All right, anybody have any issues with this? Anybody have any trouble? Max, I'm waiting on you.
I understand.
Okay, good. All right. So here we go. What's common in the first set? 3x squared. I'm left with. What am I left with?
2x plus 1.
2x plus 1. Now, what's common over here? Just a positive what? A positive 1. You need to, if nothing is in common, it's a 1. And then that becomes what?
2x.
Right. So now what?
2x plus 1, and then 3x squared plus 1.
Nice. All right, 23. What's common? What's common? Good. 3x squared.
3x plus
Good. What's common?
2
What's left behind?
x and 3 plus,
Yep, I got you. Now what?
and then you do x plus 3 and 3x squared plus 2.
All right, here we go. 25. What's common?
X squared.
Thank you. What's left behind? Two what?
Oh, 2x minus 1.
2x minus 5. Thank you, right? What's common?
2.
Remember, I want you to say positive 2.
Yeah,
What's left behind?
2x minus 5.
Thank you. Now what?
It's 2x minus 5. And then 5x plus 5x squared plus 2.
Yes, 5x squared plus 2. Pretty happy with that. Anybody have any trouble with that? All right, let's knock out 26. Everybody try 26 real quick. Let's go. Hopefully you're getting, yeah, it's easy now. All right, I told you. Here we go. What's common?
4x squared.
4x squared. What do we got?
X and then x 5.
And then,
And you have a 3.
and then,
And then x minus 1.
and so now we have,
Or x minus 5 and then 4x squared plus 3.
yes, I'm sorry.
I also think 24 is not.
Okay, thank you.
It's not.
Definitely not.
Because you can't get x minus 4 on both.
Okay, 28. Here we go, guys. We're going down the page on 28. Now, how do I know this is not factoring by grouping? There's only 3 terms. There's only 3 terms, guys. All right, so on the test, they're all going to be mixed up and you got to figure out what to do. All right, that's what makes it difficult. So here we go. Let's see how smart we are. We got to factor this. 2 sets of parentheses. How do I make 2x squared? 2x and x. Now I'm trying to make 7. Where does the 3 go? On the right. Where does the 1 go? On the left. Smiley face. How much do we have?
6x.
6x and 1x makes,
7x.
if they're both negative. Max, now's the time I'm trying to help you.
Okay.
Do you understand that?
Yeah.
All right, I'm on 31 now. I'm just going down. How do I factor 25x squared minus 1? 5x and 5x. Thank you for speaking up. And then what?
And then
And 1 is right, because the middle term is 0. They have to be opposites. They have to be opposites. All right, that was a nice one. All right. Now 32 is a little bit, or 34 is a little bit harder because of that what? 16. All right. I'm on 34. I'm just going down the page. I'm on 34. I don't want to do the middle column.
okay.
All right, I need help on 34, please. Uh-oh, we got it?
8x and 2x.
8x and 2x confidently.
A 3 to the left and a 1 to the right.
Let's see if he's correct. 8 and what is this?
6x.
8 and 6 is 14 if they're both what?
Or one positive. one negative.
Is that right, Ryan? Or are they both negative? Yeah, I think they're both negative, right? Because you see that negative 6x and negative 8x gives me the negative 14x.
Shut up.
Is everybody good?
Yes, yes, great.
Okay, 37 should be nice. Here we go. What's common?
4x minus
4x minus 9. And what's left behind?
7x minus 3.
7x minus 3. And what about 40? Factor by what?
That'd be like x. X squared.
Factoring out x squared. What do I have?
X minus, or x plus 5.
Good. What am I factoring on the second one?
Minus 3.
And I end up with,
X plus 5.
so my final answer is,
X plus 5. X squared.
wow. All right, I'm pretty happy with that. All right, now what I got you to do is quickly finish up before you got time. You can knock this out before the bell rings. All right.
I'm gonna know you got this, bro.
What?
I'm gonna have you like.
Say that again?
What do you want?